Hey folks, this is Brian. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Word Above All. Let's work our way through the book of Romans again. We're in chapter 8, today verses 18 to 22. Paul says, "For I consider that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory that is to be revealed to us. For the anxious longing of the creation waits eagerly for the revealing of the sons of God. For the creation was subjected to futility, not willingly, but because of him who subjected it, in hope that the creation itself also will be set free from its slavery to corruption into the freedom of the glory of the children of God. For we know that the whole creation groans and suffers the pains of childbirth together until now." Now, Paul has just got done telling us in verse 17 that the Christian has a glorious inheritance awaiting for him. But in order to receive that inheritance, he must be willing to suffer with Christ now in order to receive in that glory that shall be revealed to us. And that brings us to the sufferings of this present time, which Paul details in verses 18 to 25. Paul's going to be talking to us about groanings. He talks to us about the groanings of the creation in verses 18 to 22, and then the groanings of the Christian in verses 23 to 25, and then the groanings of the Comforter in verses 26 and 27. That is, the groanings of the Holy Spirit. But just for today, I want to look at the groanings of the creation. So let's take a look at verse 18. Verse 18 tells us that our suffering with Christ during this present time is not even worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed to us in the world to come. If we're suffering in this world, we need to turn our eyes on the glory that shall be revealed to us in the world to come. And then in verse 19, he starts to personify the creation, because he says in 19, "The anxious longing of the creation waits eagerly for the revealing of the sons of God." So creation takes on a personality, and all of creation, which would be everything that God has made, but in our world especially, it'd be plants and animals. They're eagerly waiting. And I guess you could say even inanimate objects as well. All that God has made is eagerly waiting for the revealing of the sons of God. Now why? Why is all of creation eagerly waiting for the revealing of the sons of God? And before we answer that question, what does it mean for the sons of God to be revealed? Well, Paul's talking about the day when Jesus Christ returns. He's going to put his sheep, his own people, the sons of God, on his right. And he's going to put the goats, the lost people, on his left. There's going to be a separation. And then all the world will know who the true sons of God are. They're going to be revealed. Now, why would all of creation eagerly wait for that event to take place? Well, verse 20 tells us that the creation was subjected to futility. Verse 21 tells us the creation is in slavery to corruption. And verse 22 tells us that the creation groans and suffers the pains of childbirth together until now. So how is it that the creation was subjected to futility, that the creation is in slavery to corruption, and that the creation is groaning and suffering the pains of childbirth? What's that talking about? I believe Paul is referencing back to the first sin of Adam and Eve, the original sin that plunged our world into the fall, into chaos, into misery, into suffering, and into the curse, because God cursed the ground because of the man and the woman's sin. So corruption has entered into God's perfect creation. Originally, his paradise. It has become a corrupt world. That's why animals and plants get disease and die, is because all of creation has been affected by the sin of man. But when God fully redeems man at the very end of this earth's history in the resurrection, he's going to remove the curse of the fall, and he's going to remove all of the vestiges and traces of sin in this present world, because 2 Peter 3 says that he's going to destroy the heavens and the earth, and he's going to create a new heaven and a new earth in which righteousness dwells. I can't wait for that day. Can you imagine a world where there is no sin, where it's peace and joy and love and hope and desire fulfilled and the glory of God filling the heavens and the earth. That's what we have to look forward to. And the creation that God has made is eagerly waiting for that day to come to fruition. Are you?